across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
First team foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Pass to Durant. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Well, this is exactly how you want to attack the defense. Kevin Durant accepting the punishment, but refuses to be denied.
Now here is Holiday. Brown outside. Back to Holiday. 6 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Tatum's shot is off. Booker looking around. And Derek White picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Durant with it. Picked up by Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Brown.
Well, Brown taking away the shooter's airspace effectively crowds scorers and gets them out of their comfort zone.
And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Joe Mazzulla. David.
Their plan, such as it is to make Kevin Durant uncomfortable, force him to take shots instead of giving him the ones he wants. Coach said it's obviously easier said than done, but if you let Durant get hot, forget about it. He can take over an entire game. We'll see if they can execute defensively. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Pass to Porzingis. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Booker with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Back to Booker. To the middle. Here's Richards. Porzingis with the block.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
Royce O'Neal.
Now here's Booker. Outside for Beal. There's O'Neal with the three. Offensive rebound. Outside Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Goes up again. He squares up and sinks it. Durant's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And with this score of the Suns, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for him.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
Boston trailing. Out to White. The three. That one misses. And it's Phoenix's ball. And it's Durant missing. Brown outside. Back to Tatum. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. So it's Phoenix now. Outside Beal. Pass to Booker. It's Durant on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. It's Durant on the wing. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Durant's got 6.
Yeah, the whole floor is open for Kevin Durant offensively. Mid-range is his sweet spot, folks.
Celtics trailed by 4. Brown feeling it out a bit. Driving inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Now, here is O'Neal. He has yet to score. Allen for the three. It's hauled in by Cornette. To the paint. Here's Hauser. The shot's good. Brown making the play. It's a tie ball game.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
.29 seconds left to play here in the first. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He has 5.
You've got to be there on the catch if Devin Booker gets an opportunity from the perimeter. This guy too good a shooter.
And Brown throws it down hard.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Allen's shot is off. Brown right side. All sorts of time. And he hits the jumper for 2.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Celtics out in front, up by 1. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Jones from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
These Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Back to Horford. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Here's Tatum. Tatum with the finish on a beautiful break.
We know we're talking about a skilled scorer in these open floor situations. Jason Tatum knows where to be.
Pass to Beal. Fires from 18. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Guys, you love the patience when Bradley Beal is running the pick and roll. Doesn't rush, plays at his own pace.
Here's Tatum. Emphatic finish by Tatum.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Allen, that's good.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Here's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
You see the level of verticality that Jason Tatum brings to the table. Nice.
Right side Beal. High post Allen. Lets it go with the 3. Horford with the rebound. The Celtics with the lead. You know, DB, I imagine any lineup could benefit from a veteran guy like Al Horford.
Boy, you just look at how younger guys on the team lean on Al. He guides them through any number of experiences. He's been a pro's pro from the moment he entered the league, and he's still having an impact with his defensive ability and range shooting.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Suns making a change here. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And now the latest from our reporter. Oh.
You got to be kidding.
Assisted.
What a good pass. I mean, Booker's so unselfish, showing he's not just a finisher.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
It's safe to say Jason Tatum is a bona fide superstar.
He certainly is, Kevin, and really been a big-time star from the time he was 23 years old. Lots of pressure on this young player, but Jason's not only embraced it, he's thrived under it.
Here goes Tatum. And he banks in the layup. Now it's a 7-point Celtic lead.
Now, this is one of the best scorers in the game today. Jason Tatum, we're getting used to performances like this.
Plumlee. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Shooting for Phoenix.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Celtics?
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
Outside Holiday. Back to Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over in the corner, Porzingis. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Guys, how about that body control from Porzingis? You think it's easy at 7'3" to gut your way through that kind of contact? That's nice.
For Boston, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
At the line with 1 shot. Kristaps.
And when Porzingis goes to work inside, Doris, there are not a lot of answers for his size.
We know, Kevin, obviously, that post-ups become less and less a part of the game, but still an important one opportunistically. And you talk about efficiency in the post, that is Kristaps Porzingis. But not only that, the mid-range game is there, the three-point game is there, and the defense is there.
Down low. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Easy money for Kristaps Porzingis. That's 7-3 we're talking about.
The shot by KD. No good.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Tatum. This one for 3. A 3 from Tatum.
That's Tatum's size and high release point. He's able to get that three-point shot off against virtually anybody.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Unable to get that one. Celtics leading by 11. Here's Tatum. Great job by Tatum in close.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Durant, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Porzingis with the block. Tatum on the wing. To the inside. Nice shot by Porzingis. That's 7 points for Porzingis. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Back to Tatum. Screen by Porzingis. Over in the corner, White. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Good work defensively by KD. Suns trail by 15. Outside, Beal. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. It's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
There's a reason people call Kristaps Porzingis the unicorn. A 7-foot big man, but boy, what a sweet shooter he is.
Greg in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Booker outside. Outside Durant. From the arc. Porzingis with the rebound.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that. You know, they barely needed other contributions. This lead has been built through his offense.
Suns trail by 19. Pass to KD. From deep three-point territory. And Tatum pulls it down.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
It's good from long range.
My goodness, Jason Tatum from another zip code.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And Derek White picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the court.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. For three, Booker. The rebound by the Celtics.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he is something else. Hey, thank you. The big challenge in Beal's career, Doris, has been staying consistently healthy, right?
There's no question about it, Kevin, because you never have doubted the talent. I mean, Bradley Beal is a 3-tool player. He came into the league as an elite shooter, but now has become incredibly good with the basketball in his hand. The good news, he's always been resilient and fought hard to come back as quickly as possible.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Over in the corner, Brown. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Suns trail by 18. There's Beal with the three. Shot clock at 6. No good from Durant. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Beal from long range. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Beal's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Suns. Brown. It's tipped. And he gets it back. He gets that one. Brown's got 8 points. Outside Durant. 32 seconds left in the third quarter. Offensive rebound. Picks it out to Booker. Booker. Another shot. And that's collected by Drew Holiday. Pass to Brown. It's picked off. There's Beal with the three. And so it's the Boston Celtics out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They have made it.
The Suns, 33.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Celtics leading by 17. Here's Pritchard. Lets the three fly. And he's good on the three ball. Pritchard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Booker outside. Lock at 6. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Horford. Outside Tatum. From deep three-point land. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And finished off by Plumlee.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. Booker with it. Pass to Jones. Lets it go from deep. Out to the right wing. Here's Dunn. Off target from three-point range. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Boston. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Tries again. Kept alive by Boston. And slam dunk by Tatum.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Kevin Durant, Bradley Beal.
And here's Boston. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Here's Tatum. Good work there as it goes. Tatum's got 40 points.
Well, size and skill. Tatum on the interior, yes, sir.
Durant for three. It's rebounded by Porzingis. The three from Tatum. Rebound by the Suns. Pass to KD. Booker outside. Back to KD. Launches it. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, Kevin Durant is efficient from any spot on the floor. You give him an easy corner three and turn the lights out.
Right side Tatum. Second chance effort. It's blocked. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Now Kevin Durant. Pass to Dunn. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. 5 on the clock. Booker with it. He's picked up by White. And finished off by Katie.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Celtics.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jason Tatum.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
Outside Tatum. And he drives in.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Allen surveying the D. Puts up a deep three. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And that one falls for Tatum. He's off on the second. And here's Phoenix. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the first one drops.
At the line for the Suns, Grayson.
He's perfect from the line this time. And here is Tatum. Driving in. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one is on Bull.
There is a deceptive quickness with Jason Tatum. When he's attacking the basket, it puts the defense in a compromising position.
That free throw, no good. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Allen outside. Fires the three. Porzingis with the rebound. A nice shot by Tatum.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game